But God is not self-quarantining. He is right here, family, with us in the middle of it all. We are not alone. He is holding on to us, clinching on to us. He's looking after us.
Praise the Father, praise the Son, praise the Spirit, three in one.
Before in the past that God wants us to go over a bridge. And what's the bridge? From being individual consumers, that's again, that's our cultural pattern right now. What can I get for me, for my needs, my future, my wants, my desires? Consume, 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 consume. Rather than that, we need to cross over the bridge to being part of a family of contributors. Give, 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 give. And it's not just about me, it's about us, the family of God, serving the Lord together. And that's a total countercultural thing, a movement God's wanting to move you towards.
Looks at me once, because if anyone looks at me, then they're taking their eyes off him. I'm only here to point your eyes towards him. And if you're looking at me, you're looking in the wrong direction. This is what John the Baptizer is saying in this moment. And sometimes as a Christian church and a Christian individuals, we think that the most important thing is that we impact this world and that we make an influence on this world and that we shape hearts and that we look relevant to people. That is not the point of the Christian life or the Christian church. The Christian life and the Christian church are meant to point to Jesus Christ and nothing but Jesus Christ. And if people would get their eyes off of us and turn to him, we've been successful.
Or how good you are. This time it's going to be about me and the incredible, amazing things I can do through you because of my strength when you say yes. I am the power. I am the one who put the fire in your heart. I am the strength. I have the authority. I will sustain you. I am your Father. I am God. I am the hero of the story. I am the rescuer. I am. A little bit later in the same passage, Moses is like, yeah, but I can't talk. Like, I can't do this. He's still making protests. And God's like, who made your mouth? I made your mouth. Who decides if you can talk or not? I do. It's all me.
In praise, and it's you. We adore, sing hallelujah.
Goodness, I'm beginning to change the atmosphere around me, that I can change the setting. In my sphere of influence, I don't have to give into despair, doubt, anger, guilt, all those negative things, and instead, I can change it. I can change it because I've been given this privilege. And the change I make is not just physical, but it is spiritual power. The change that we make, the change and influence the world around us starts in our spirit. And as we begin to align and readjust and go back to our setting of peace, the area around us begins to reflect what's happening in us. We reflect the goodness of God.
To worship in your light, 'cause your glory is so beautiful. 'Cause your glory is so beautiful.
We've been reminded that we were created for connection. There's a desire that God has put into every human heart, a longing to belong, to be loved, to be accepted, to be connected.
The gist of this particular message is saying that what the Spirit does in us, we can't see. We can't see where it comes from. It happens though, but we can see the result of it. Like a wind. You can't predict it's going to happen right now, but you'll notice when you are born again, when your spirit comes alive, things start to change from the inside out and you become different and your motives change. And people around will notice that you're different.
Just think about what this could look like for us. Just think about it. For you, your own life, when you live on purpose, something happens in you. And this is our purpose. As a church, as followers of Him, as disciples of Him, this is what we are called to be a people that would lay down what is comfortable and go out into the world and make disciples. That's what we're called to. Matthew 28, 18 through 20, all authority in heaven and earth has been given to me. Therefore, go and make disciples.